Hi, I'm Kevann Carter.
And I'm Donna Carter.
We're from Grow on the Go at Faith Strong today. And we're just getting ready for No Greater Love, an awesome 2-day festival. And we're here with band west of here.
Which is actually north of here, really, because you're from Edmonton, right?
Yes. That's correct.
Okay,
You're from
I'm
Edmonton.
totally confused.
So you guys are all brothers, right?
Well, actually we're missing one today, but Taylor and myself.
Where did you misplace your brother?
Well, he's just behind.
Running behind.
Coming down with some other friends and stuff.
Okay.
He's also
To
north of
enjoy
here.
that. He's also north of here.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's so many directions.
Yeah. So Tristan, Taylor, myself, brothers, and Eric joined right away as soon as we created the band.
Cool.
Basically jumped in, and it's been the four of us ever since.
And not very long ago.
No, 2 years we created the band. We started recording an album and stuff, and Eric was there playing drums for us. And in a studio, he kind of worked there, and now he's playing for us. So it's
That's awesome.
yeah, it's cool how it worked out.
So what's it like working with your brothers? What's like the best part and what's the worst part of that?
The best part. Band practice is pretty easy because at least for us, we're quite close, live close to each other. So
is it literally a garage band? Do you practice in the garage?
Well, not quite. We have a room that we have designated as the band room.
Okay.
So
Jam space.
yeah, a jam space you could say. So it's nice we're close. We can practice, and we're kind of all on the same page. Except that's when the bad times start. When we're not all on the same page because we're brothers. We can. It's a whole lot easier to
say you're totally wrong.
exactly,
That's a terrible
and
word.
to get
So many call-outs.
into arguments and that type of thing.
And that's
but,
normally wrong.
Okay, well, there's all,
It's on record
Yeah, it'll
now.
never end.
It's on
It'll
record.
never end, yeah.
and yet you let him talk for you.
So, if there was like kind of one message you guys wanted to put out as a band, what do you think that would be? Your like ethos.
Well, I guess a message, I'm not positive, but as a goal of ours, we're certainly trying to keep young people in the church. And at least in our
love
lives,
that.
our personal lives, we've seen a lot of our friends and young people that just kind of fall out and just kind of don't really care for it anymore, and away they go and get caught up with life, and you hope they come back type thing. So we're really trying to push for the young people to try and minister to them, to tell them to kind of just stick with it, and that's one of our main goals. And obviously, the more people we reach, the better. And
We both. So I went to a different school, but we all went to Christian high schools, and it's if you look back at your high school, your graduate yearbook, it's almost heartbreaking to see how few people are still
remaining in the church.
Still remaining in the church, really, it really breaks my heart. And I mean, and there was a time when we had that conversation as well, when I was reading in the Psalms, and it talks about how where David ran out and tore his clothes and mourned because there was people falling away from God, and had the moments of like, when was the last time we've done that as Christians, that mourned for the fact that there are people that don't believe. And so that concept of bringing people that are our age back to the church that might have started there and fallen away because they never had that real relationship moment with God. That's something that as soon as they communicated to me, it connected, it hit home right away. And that's something that kind of flows through really everything, from the way that the songs are written to the style and everything.
Now, that really resonates with us because Grow on the Go is the name of our podcast for a reason. We wanted to equip especially younger women who are super busy with a way to grow while they're working out, while they're running kids around, while they're commuting to work, whatever. Women who are not going to go to the traditional church Bible study or whatever. So I
life's just so busy now that you don't have time for anything. So that's a good name for sure.
And just one more real quick question for you guys. Do you have a favorite lyric that you feel like kind of wraps you guys up, or wraps up like what you're working on right now?
A favorite lyric? That's a good question. Are there any you guys like? I don't know. I do a lot of the songwriting, so I'm kind of biased, I guess. But
toot your own horn. One moment of genius.
I would say one that works, especially probably my favorite song of ours. It's called "If Wishes Were Horses." Matt wrote that song, and kind of this song from the saying from the medieval times of, you know, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, and Matt kind of explains it in most songs. He would do a better job than me, but it's quite a depressing statement, because it's like, why dream? Because your dreams won't come true.
They're not going to come true anymore.
And
we
it's quite depressing.
We flipped it around completely, and it goes, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride, and then we threw on the rest of our version of what we would like to say. In the stables of the king with our heads held high, if dreams were oceans, we would all sail away. If time was a melody, people would sing through the night and day, songs never ending. If courage was a sword, we would all save the day. And it kind of echoes the same statement at the beginning.
Wow, I love
That's
that.
gorgeous.
But it keeps it going, and then at the end of the chorus, it actually changes the words up to totally spin the meaning. Most people are singing that song, but they're not singing it the right way. So when you spin the words up and you sing it the right way, you're kind of saying, don't worry, your dreams are going to come true if you just stay on the way. Like, God has plans for you. He can make your wildest dreams come true no matter what. You just have to follow him.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to be playing that song on Sunday, and there's something cool about a song with that, you know, with those lyrics for us to play on a stage with some of our favorite bands from when we were growing up and picking up our
That's
guitars for
pretty
the
cool.
first time.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be
huge.
really special to sing
Yeah.
a song about, you know, just like exactly what Matt did. Artistically, I love the way that to take an old medieval parable and flip it like that. I find, like, just from a songwriting standpoint, even technically, is very cool, and artistically, that would be my answer to your question.
Awesome.
I love that answer. You gotta like a guy who reads medieval stuff.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Ladies. Well, awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.